Hey, sweet people. Okay, first things first. I have a very bad cold, so it might be possible that you hear me sniffing, and I really hope that I don't have to sneeze. Yeah, I really have a bad cold, and I also want to apologize for the noise of the road again. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. So my sound is maybe a little bit different, but that's okay, I think. So, what I have today are dried pine cones that fell apart, and I thought that they made a really nice sound. And I actually came up with this idea because it was a request from a very good friend of mine, Chris. He really likes the sound of pine cones and when I speak softly. And right now, I'm not in a position to speak very hard because I have a really bad cold. So I'm going to speak softly in this video, maybe with a little bit of whispering. And as soon as I feel better, I will do some close-up videos as well, because that was requested like so many times. So yeah, this was requested from Chris, and I really hope that you like it and that you can fall asleep with it. So let me play with these dried pine cones that fell apart. I got them out of the backyard of my grandma because she has a huge tree with pine cones in it. And as soon as it became spring and the sun is shining outside, these actually fell apart when you dry them in the sun, and she collected them for me because she knows that I make ASMR videos. Even though she doesn't get the feeling, if you know what I mean, but still she understands me and she really likes it. So let me put a couple of them on my blanket over here. I'll try to do that very carefully. Oh god. You know, I'm actually pretty ill, but the good thing about being ill is that when you feel better again, you really realize how good it feels to be better, you know? So, I'm really looking forward to it, to feel better again. So yeah, let me play a little bit with the dried pine cones. I'm sorry. They always remind me of the fall. And I really like the fall because of the colors. With the different red and brown colors. I really like that. It has something, I don't know, it just has something like that homey feeling, if you know what I mean. I'm actually filming this in the same corner of my house, right next to my desk and my window, where I also made one of my first videos, the coffee beans and plastic video. And I've noticed that the light in this corner is very good in the evening. Makes you sleepy, and I really know that a couple of people really like the yellow sleeping light, if you know what I mean, so that it can make you even more relaxed. So I hope you guys like this. I'm sorry, I have to get my tissue again. safe with those kind of skies. I don't know why, but maybe it reminds me of something of my youth that I'm not aware of anymore. But it just gives me that safe and secure feeling. This actually does remind me of my lazy Sunday edition with the dry banana leaves. I think they sound a little bit similar. I have the feeling that I have really big fingers right now because this thing is so tiny. This is one part of the pine cone, and this side is very soft and fluffy. And I have this thing for soft and fluffy things, if you know what I mean. Always when I go to I'm not sure what the English word is, but to a store where they sell plants, they have this particular plant with a lot of hair on the leaves, if you can call it like that. And always when I see those kind of plants, I just want to hug them, you know. Yeah, I don't know why, but really, when I see those kind of fluffy plants, it makes me just so happy, and I just want to cuddle them. Maybe it's a little bit weird, but I don't know, it's something like intense happiness, if you know what I mean. And I actually really like plants. I also really like to have my own vegetable garden and stuff like that, but right now I don't have a garden, or I don't have something where I can go outside, and that really sucks because I want to have raspberry plants and cranberry plants and tomatoes and pepper and stuff like that, but they all need the sun, and I don't have the sun in my house. Well, I mean, it's light in here, but not that particular light that they need. So yeah, that's why I have dry pine cones. No, I'm just kidding. So I would love to have a house in the future where I have my own little garden with my own vegetables and my own very fluffy plants, so that I can hug them every day. And I have to make sure that I don't have any neighbors though, because if they see that I hug my plants every day, that will be weird, right? I'm a very visual thinker, so I already see that picture in my head, if you know what I mean. Like me hugging the plants every day and give them water and say how much I love them. No, I'm just joking around here. But I really want to have that kind of plant with those fluffy hairs. But for some reason, in my house, it's way too warm, and most of the plants die. I'm sorry, I have to get my tissue again. I really want to pay close attention to it. Oh, and I also thought a while ago, I can basically say that English is my second language right now. And because I talk in English every day. But I also played with the thought a little bit to do a German whisper video, like a close-up for example, because right now I have 15 people who requested a close-up. And I also know that I get the most dislikes on that video because some people think it's seductive or maybe too seductive, even sexual. And I definitely don't share that opinion. Because in my eyes, it's just another trigger. And, when I was a little kid and the teacher came to me and she whispered something in my ear, or a friend whispered something in my ear, I always get these chills, and back then I didn't know that it was ASMR. So I can definitely tell you that it's something different than a sexual thing. It's actually a real trigger. So I thought about it to make a close-up video where I whisper in German. And I can't promise you that it's going to be perfect, because I didn't spoke German in a while now. But I thought it might be cool to do whisper videos in Dutch and in English and in German. And I also wanted to do one in, I thought about the idea to do one with French, but I really can't read French, so I'm not going to do that. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And right now I really have to go because I have the feeling that I have to sneeze. I'm still pretty ill, so I'll let you guys know when I'm better and when I can make more complicated videos again. I hope I'll be better soon. And then I'll feel wonderful because then I realize how good it is to be better again and to be healthy, So for now, I just want to say have a wonderful day or a good night. And I love you very much. I really do. And I care about you guys a lot. Thank you so incredibly much for subscribing. I mean, I already have so many subscribers. And thank you for your support and for your love and just everything, So bye guys. I'll talk to you soon.